It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend.
Keep going.
No, that's it.
No, there's more.
No. No, that's all.
That's it. Huh?
That's it. Sorry,
You're done.
Chicken herder.
Chicken herder.
There you go.
Throw that in there.
Yep.
Chicken herder.
Chicken herder.
At least you got them all in one coop, though.
Yeah.
Instead of two of them. And that other one, you got to kind of chase them around sometimes. So I was happy with that.
Yeah, you should have been pretty much in.
You got the new ones trained. Yes, they were in when I got there.
There you go.
I usually walk around back with the flashlight
just to make sure.
Double check. I don't want to leave one out, and it'd be my fault. And
yeah, because he wouldn't be there in the morning.
No, I'll guarantee that.
Be there in the morning.
I guarantee that.
We just have to figure out what's going on with my eggs, though.
Yeah, you were getting all this ton of eggs, and now you got like one.
I got one yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You know, I was so excited because Tina was gone last weekend and last Saturday.
Hey, don't. That means if she's watching this show, you're in trouble. I was so excited she was gone.
Yeah. She's gone last weekend, and I gathered 15 eggs on Saturday.
Sorry, Tina, we still love you.
And I told her, she was kind of pumped up about it, and she comes home and gets the eggs on Monday. There's 3.
3.
She said, there's something wrong with this. You
3.
get 15, I get 3. Well, last night I got 1.
Oh, it's good for you to get down with the rest of us. You know, that's what.
Well, that one is the one you didn't take yesterday.
Yeah, we didn't take it.
So therefore, this morning when I let him out, that would have been a net 0.
A net 0.
Yeah.
But Tina's back.
No, Tina's gone.
Oh, is she still gone?
No, she's gone again.
Oh, so you're excited. I mean, that's what you said last time. I was excited Tina was gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited for her to be gone. She enjoys this time off. Keep trying to dig the hole, and I will hit you with that shovel.
I'm working really hard on it.
Yeah. Keep digging the hole, and I will hit you with the shovel. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was a long night last night.
Yeah, you went to Marion?
Went to Marion, did the 8th and 9th grade game for the junior high, and, you know, the folks that can't travel, I hope they enjoy it. You know, Marion's got the slanted out windows and the 3 braces, and it was terrible. Couldn't catch it.
And you can't open them, right?
No, they don't open.
Yeah.
And then the camera, you have to stand it up high enough to go over the window where the windows meet.
It's bad enough to shoot through glass, which I hate.
Dirty glass.
Dirty glass, I hate doing. But then when you turn around and whoever gets this bright idea of angling the glass, well, that makes it twice as worse because now you're getting reflections and everything else. And yeah, it's tough.
So in the 8th grade game, we had a dead zone on our left from 30 to 40.
Yeah.
So anything that happened between 30 and 40 to our left, you could see nothing. We called it the window zone.
Yeah. The window pillar blocks it out.
Because the pillar blocks it out. So between games, we thought, well, we'll switch this around a little bit and see if we can't do a little bit better. So we moved the camera far left, used the last window to the left. Well, then we had dead zone from the 20 to the end zone, lower left-hand corner. On the other end zone, we had dead zone from the 20 to the corner on the right-hand side.
Gotcha.
So as long as they weren't scoring or trying to go for an extra point, yeah, we're good. However,
yeah, that would be tough.
we'll let Coach Crow talk about how the game came out. So here's the fun part. After the game, we go get gas. Gas is $2.79 a gallon.
Okay.
Okay, just that little gas
Yep.
station there by the Wendy's that we always stop at when we go down together.
Yep.
Do the game. I fill up the gas and I decide I'm going to go in and use the restroom and tell my travel partner, I'm not going to mention his name, throw him completely under the bus. I said, hey, I'm going to go use the restroom. You going in the truck? Yeah, I'll wait for you out here. Okay, good deal. The keys are in the truck.
Oh, no.
Now I'm washing my hands, getting ready to go back outside, and I'm thinking, why is he in here?
And he locked the
And
truck.
I walk out to the truck, try to open the door, and it's locked. I said, hey, hit the clicker. What clicker? The one apparently that's still in the truck.
Oh, no.
Did you tell me they were in the truck? I said, yes. Oh, no. So Marion PD finally showed up and they let us back in my truck.
And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you carry a spare key.
We could have left Marion at 8:20.
Okay.
We left Marion at 9:35. After we decide we're going to run down and go to a restaurant, since we're already late, we're going to go hit a little drive-through. We get to the drive-through that we wanted to go to. They closed at 8 o'clock. So we hit the Golden Arches next door, came back through, come to get on the service road. Freight train. 17 minutes worth of freight train.
Might as well. I mean, what the heck?
Well, in case your food to digest.
Or curdle. Yeah. Morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks.
We need it.
It was a dandy. Hospice of the Ozarks, 508-1717 is their phone number. No, that's not. 1771 is their phone number. Give them a call. Greg Wood and his staff do a wonderful job. They'll talk to you through how to deal with things in the end times for a loved one, or if it's yourself. They'll help you make some plans, help you get things straightened out, and they'll even help you take care of your pet. So, the morning prayer. Lord, we just thank you for who you are and what you do for us in our lives. Lord, we just appreciate you and thank you for the safe travels that you've given us to get back and forth to do these games for these student athletes. Lord, we just pray for the people of Israel and the conflict that's going on over there. Lord, we pray that it will come to a quick resolution. Lord, we pray that you will be with our federal government and give them guidance on how to handle things that they have no understanding of, like a budget and spending and things, but that's another story. Lord, we just praise you for the weather that you've given us. Again, we pray for our local government as well. Our schools, our administration, all the students that travel on the weekends and back and forth to school. And it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer, Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call, 870-508-1771. And now it's time for a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
We're back.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the weather, the lake levels, dam reports, all brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on live views, and see what you can see. Today it's a beautiful shot.
Beautiful.
Got a little bit of cloud in the air, but that's not bad. It's a great shot of Cotter, Arkansas, the city park there, downtown Cotter, Contractors Trust to your right. Rainbow Bridge with the Trellis Bridge to your left. City of Mountain Home would be far off to your right. Where you see that little white light, that's almost Mountain Home there. The Witch's Hat Water Tower is straight ahead. State of Missouri is way, way out in the distance. Bull Shoals will be off to your left. Beautiful shot of the White River from Marion County, Arkansas, back into Baxter County, Arkansas. Brought to you each morning by Bob and Linda Zdora. Go there, go to www.retiredtoarkansas.net. Go there, click on MLS listings, see what might tickle your fancy. If there's something there that you're interested in, give them a call at 870-405-0793. They'll be glad to help you. Current temperatures around the area, currently in Mountain Home at 62, Harrison is 62, Batesville 64, Yellville is 63. Marshall is 64, Salem 62, Mountain View 64, Calico Rock 62, along with West Plains. Springfield, Missouri is 60, Poplar Bluff, Missouri is 63, St. Louis, Missouri is 61. Bull Shoals is running generators today.
Are they?
Yeah, let's take a look at the radar. And it's froze up on me here. Let's see what we got. Got some heavy rain going up through Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska. That looks like it might be a remnants of a tropical storm that we've had out in the Gulf, but I don't know that it is or not. State of Missouri is getting a little bit of rain around St. Louis, dissipating here probably around lunchtime. We'll zoom back into the great state of Arkansas. Need to pull that down, do I? There we go.
There you go.
From Rogers to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, we've got a little bit of rain developing around 10 o'clock this morning in Fort Smith, up at around Rogers and Fayetteville. Fort Smith to Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, and Greenville, Mississippi. Around noon today, it should be all clear. So if you're traveling the great state of Arkansas, you should have clear travels. Watches and warnings. What is that strange color? High wind warning up in Nebraska. Got some cold stuff going on here. Freeze warning in New Mexico. How about that? Don't see that every day.
Nope, but they can have it.
Yeah, they can have it.
They can have it.
Arkansas is clear. Missouri is clear. Mississippi, Alabama is clear as well. Georgia, we've got some, what do they call that? A wind advisory or special weather advisory in lower Texas in around Lake Charles, Louisiana. 7-day forecast. Slight chance of thunderstorms today. High of 72. Increasing clouds tonight. Low of 48. Saturday, partly sunny. High of 62 degrees. Sunday night, low of 49. Sunday, partly sunny. High of 57. Partly cloudy. Low of 42 Sunday night. Monday, high of 59. Low of 38 degrees on Monday night. You might want to think about putting your plants in. Tuesday, high of 64. Next Tuesday night, it's going to be down to 42. Wednesday, high of 68. Next Thursday, high of 67. Pollen and allergy. Tree pollen, none today, none tomorrow, none on Sunday. Grass, low today, none tomorrow, none on Sunday. Ragweed, low today, moderate tomorrow, moderate on Sunday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 553.22, which is 1.22 above full pool of 552. Currently not generating, unable to generate at Norfolk. Lake Bull Shoals, 655.24, which is 3.76 below full pool of 659, currently generating 2. Good to see them generating a little bit over the Bull Shoals. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z-Teams. Entry 21 LeMac Realty, 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net is their website. Give them a call if you have a realty needs. We'll be back in just a moment.
Mow, dig, haul. The L-Series compact tractor offers ultimate versatility, along with a great ownership experience and service that only your local Kubota dealer can deliver. The #1 selling compact tractor in Arkansas, and built-in quality and reliability for a great price. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today. Get the L-Series tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Have you ever? What?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. What do you know about them, Scooter?
They have got a large inventory. If you're looking for top name tractors, or they've got riding lawnmowers, they've got Kubota's probably one of the biggest ones. We've got one of our big Kubotas, and they take care and service and get all of our parts for us. They got New Holland. I know they carry Skaggs. They carry a large line of inventory as well as parts. They carry a huge warehouse of parts. If you're ever needing a part for your mower or whatever, I just got a bunch of filters and stuff for mine. They usually keep them in stock. If not, they can get them in and get you taken care of. They got a great service center. They can service your tractors and get them up to speed and get them going.
I just ask a simple question. I got a whole dissertation.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Community news and happenings brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Wednesday we had on the show Hill and Holler Quilters Guild.
Yes.
Their show is today and tomorrow. Today it's from 9 to 5. Tomorrow it's from 9 to 4. It's at the Baxter County Fairgrounds and educational buildings. Admission is $7 per adult. Children under the age of 12 are free. A bunch of quilts, vendors, country store, chances to win. They have a raffle quilt that they've put together that they're going to be raffling off. Games for all ages. Sound like a good time. If you're into quilting or would like to learn more about quilting, I would attend this Autumn in the Ozarks Quilt Show. Medicare enrollment time is here. The annual enrollment period information event is at Baxter County Fairgrounds on the 17th from 9 to 5. Frank Vacco is going to be there, and he's going to talk to you about all the Medicare options that are out there. And apparently there's a lot more about Medicare and Medicaid than people know about. So go check out Frank Vacco's event there. Make a Splash, Cast for Kids at McCabe Park, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance on October the 21st from 9 to 1. That is a Saturday. Space is limited, so get signed up today. For more information, call Denver West at 870-632-9499 or Christie West at 870-632-9498. Just a good time. It's free fishing fun pack, includes a rod and reel, tackle box, event t-shirt, cap, and a photo plaque. So anybody can participate as long as you're 6 years old or older. How about it? Tomorrow.
It's the big day.
It is the day.
Youth Center, trunk or treat. We're back to walkthrough.
Back to walk.
We're back to our feet, which is awesome. The drive-through was just it was a tough situation. I understand why they did it, but it was just we're ready to move back to the walkthrough. They've got a lot of events going on for the kids. They've got the whole youth center will be open. They got their bounce houses, all their games, everything going on. They've got hot dogs. They're grilling hot dogs, giving away hot dogs. They got, as of now, 35 vendors that are going to be out there handing out candy and different stuff for the kids.
It'll be a good time for the kids, one and all.
Then the big thing is the haunted trail. So
The haunted
get
trail.
out there and get.
That's going to happen
Get
tomorrow.
scared
What
a
time does
little
it start?
So it's 6 to 9.
6 to 9 tomorrow. Then
Yep.
La Torcha Brick Oven Pizza is going to have a trunk or treat in their parking lot from 4 to 8 on the 28th of October. Bounce house, face painting, cupcakes and cookies, hot chocolate, costume contest, raffle, and prizes will be given away. That's all the happenings. Here's some community news. Until the 21st, Lake Norfolk Dam is closed for through traffic from 6:30 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the afternoon. 5 p.m. in the afternoon on the 21st. It's totally closed until then. So there you go. Fall cleanup is on your regular trash days from the 10:16 to 10:20. And there you went.
We got one more.
What?
Bob's got something.
It's Turkey Trot. It's
Yeah,
the
you can't-
77th annual Turkey Trot over in Yellville, Arkansas.
Nobody
It's a
sent us nothing.
world-renowned
We've been talking about
event.
No, I haven't, because nobody gave me nothing to talk about.
It's a world-famous
Are they
event.
dropping frozen turkeys?
No frozen turkeys, but what they did do
Stuffed
last year,
turkeys.
they came out with little, like Beanie Baby type turkeys, and they
Yeah.
take a drone, and it's got a gift certificate on it for harps, and they fly the drone over, and they drop the turkeys down, and the kids
There you go.
catch it.
Turkey Trot.
Turkey Trot.
That's community news and happenings brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll be back in just a moment.
Notice every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Providing.
Welcome back to the morning show. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Welcome back to Friday morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to be live.
Live on Friday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We weren't fooling anybody.
No, probably not. It was.
We're glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
How's things in the real estate world?
Still going forward. The market's still moving. Rates they went up like another 1/10 of a point yesterday. It's tough, but people that have got cash is people who want to come here. Moving forward. So that's all we can hope to do. We hope that we can get people to find the right home for the right time of their life, and that's always been the main mission anyway, and to get people, whether they're moving in, whether they're moving out. We don't get a lot of people that are moving around right now because of the rates. Somebody who's in a 4% mortgage isn't going to trade it in for a 7 5/8. So life events happen, though. People have babies, people have, there's things that occur that we got to get out of this house. We got to get out of this rental. The landlord's selling it. Those types of things, we're trying to find houses for people.
The folks I feel the sorriest for? Anybody that's got an ARM.
Yeah, see, we stayed away from that. When those were going through before, when those balloons were going through in 08 and 09, we didn't lose one person lost their house. Nobody that we sold a house to lost their house. Because I talked people out of buying houses. It was like, look, just wait. This will pass. Wait till the rates get settled down. Wait till this bump, the rise that we were going through comes in. Because you got to remember, they're promising you this rate right now, and the rate's going to stay the same, but you're going to have to make the principal payment as well. And there were people who just got crushed. Thank God we didn't. Like I say, I talk people out of it. Just wait, and you'll be better off.
Yeah, there's some folks out there that's got them, and they're getting some pretty good bumps right now.
Yeah. I've never been a big fan of that. There's sometimes there's things that you have to do because you have to do them, but you need to be aware that the cost of things like that can all of a sudden sneak up and bite you.
How many lonely signs do you have at your house?
I got a few lonely ones. I got a few stacked up over there. It's just, we're coming into the season.
And you're not looking for permanent homes for them? You're just looking for foster homes?
It's all it is. It's just kind of, someplace to put a little quick short-term rental.
Yeah, it's the foster sign program.
That's right. I've got, in fact, I've got one over on Dyer that we'll be picking up on Monday, and, we'll find another home for it. People are calling. Was out on a couple listing appointments this week, and it'll happen. People, like I say, life events occur, and you got to go. So we're up as far as the number of houses that are on the market is up a little bit, and it's starting to catch up. I was catching up on some old stuff I had been doing a couple years ago, and the number of homes that were on the market then was like 675. It's like, well, I don't know that we want to get back to that again, though, either. If we could get around 350-ish, that'd probably be a more normal market. But the supply, because it'd bring the prices down a little bit. That'd be the thing, a little competition. And that's what's happening right now. Because of the rates, there's still so many people that are looking to buy homes. There's such a big demand that it doesn't matter. That's forcing the prices up. And when the rates come down, and they will, they ain't going to come down this year, but next year, probably towards the end of next year, well, there's a lot of buyers that are waiting, and they're all going to jump back in. Well, there's still the same amount of houses there, and there isn't a lot of new construction because it's so expensive for the builders to build. They're not just building tract houses just to build them and wait and see if hopefully somebody comes to get them, because the rates are so high. So there's a disconnect right now as far as people who want to buy homes and the number of homes that are available. And that's what's keeping the prices pushed up. Although we're seeing more price reductions, people that are like, okay, I thought we could get 2021 money, and we can't. So we got to go. We've got a house that we're buying in Phoenix, and we were always going to retire there, and
anybody that thinks that the interest rates will go back to twos,
nobody I've talked to.
They're dreaming.
I mean, that's not going to happen. Twos, threes. I mean, if we could get into the mid fives, mid fives, everybody's kind of happy with that. It's kind of like there's a happy price for oil. There's a happy price for mortgages as well, as far as the banks go, and still being able to offer you something on a savings account, a CD account, things like that. There's a lot of things going to make it cheap enough for people to borrow money for business, to open up business ventures and stuff. It's tough to get a business loan right now, and for what you're paying now. If you're opening a restaurant, that burger now costs you an extra quarter for every one you put out, because you got to make that money back. So there's a lot of things that go on, within the economy you don't really think about, but that affect much larger sections of the economy.
And 6 could be the new norm.
Oh yeah, I mean, 7 was a normal rate before COVID and everything. That's right around where the rates were. High 6s, low 7s. And that's for people with good credit. You got to kind of take that into account. We bounce those numbers around, but if you're depending upon your credit score and your payment history, things like that, that's definitely going to affect, and it's going to jump up a lot faster than it's going to come down. So one of the things that you may want to do now, if you're thinking that, okay, well, we'll wait for the market to come down a little bit, wait for the rates to come down a little bit, go see somebody. Go to Chris Nassari, go to your bank. Don't think you're going to do it on your own and say, well, I'll get my credit score up I'll pay this phone bill off, and that'll make my credit score better. There are specific things that these credit agencies look for that they base your credit scores on. Go see somebody who knows what those things are and pay those things off, and not the worried about. Some things you don't have to worry about as much. I'm not saying don't pay your bills. Some things you don't have to worry about as much as you do others. So you want to kind of go see somebody who knows, do what they tell you, so that when the market does slow down a little bit, when the rates come down a little bit, you can participate and be ready to go with a better credit rate. That's a big part.
And go ahead and grab you a pre-approval letter while you're there.
Give it a shot and see where you're at, so you know where you're at. And then, like I said, and if you're not ready to buy, but you're thinking about it, go get that done so that you know where you're at in the game. Stay off the internet, please. Please stay off the internet. I've had too many conversations with people. We've had too many deals where you're 2-3 weeks out, ready to go, and they go, "Yeah, we're not going to fund that." What? Yeah, we're not going to fund that. That we didn't know this or that they didn't. They were supposed to send us this form, and they never sent it, so it got kicked out. So try to get that back together in a couple weeks. That's when we're on the phone with Nassari saying, Chris, what can you do? Because it's hard, and it's harder with the banks. Take a little longer. You need somebody who can respond quicker. But the internet banks, when you're paying a ginormous rate for the fees and everything else. I mean, they can't afford these big arenas, basketball and hockey arenas and baseball arenas, if they were giving you that good of a deal. And you need somebody you can talk to, where you can sit across the desk and talk to Alan Moore, talk to whoever your banker is, and say, we got an issue, or what do I have to do? And you go forward from there.
Let's look at some numbers.
Yes, sir. This Week in Real Estate. There were 40 new listings came on the market, 2 commercial properties, 14 parcels of land, 24 homes came on the market. 7 of those 24 are taken back up, so that's active. There were 29 sales, 1 commercial property, 5 parcels of land, 23 homes closed. They range in price from $76,000 to $440,000. Average sale price this week was $240,000, with 63 days on market, which is really, really short. 8 properties expired, 23 had price changes, and there's 48 residential listings waiting to close. Currently, we have 282 homes on the MLS, so that's actually a good thing for the market as far as people that are coming in. It makes it worthwhile for them to come, that they've got some options to see. Year to date, for 2023, there's been 837 homes have sold for $191 million. The average sale price this year is $228,000 with 86 days on market. Last year, there'd been 957 homes that sold with an average sale price at $221 with 80 days on market. For 2021, there had been 1,014 homes that sold with an average sale price of $198,000. And so you can see that the pressure has pushed the prices up, even though there aren't as many homes being sold. The numbers, the average sale price has gone up quite a bit. So if you have real estate questions, if you have things you want to know, if you want to list, if you're thinking of selling, and you're just trying to get some ideas, give Linda a call. She's at 870-405-0793. You can check out the website, retiredarkansas.net. We've got the whole MLSs on there. We got the great cameras on there. There's a bunch of local information. We'll be at Turkey Trot today and tomorrow. And I know for tomorrow for sure. I'm not sure. I got some stuff that's bubbling up today, so we may not make it till tomorrow. Or stop by the Republican tent over there. We'll be there for that as well at Turkey Trot all day. Call me, honey, 870-405-0793.
Are they having a parade?
Parade is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
There you go.
And it's coming by. There's politicians. There's candy. There's all kinds of things.
All kinds of goodies.
That's a big parade, actually. It is.
Go by and see the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. 870-405-0793. The Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. RetiredArkansas.net's their website.
Yes,
Check
sir.
it out. Give them a call. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with Friday Sports in just a moment.
Go Bombers.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead door. A garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event, because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
Mow, dig, haul. The L-Series compact tractor offers ultimate versatility, along with a great ownership experience and service that only your local Kubota dealer can deliver. The #1 selling compact tractor in Arkansas, and built-in quality and reliability for a great price. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today. Get the L-Series tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Have you?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Football Friday, and I've got Coach Greg Crow with me this morning, and he is fired up. I've got Coach Steve Airy, who's been very quiet. How y'all this morning?
I'm all right, I guess.
What time did you get in this morning?
I got in about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've gotten about 15 text messages telling me to be nice. You know, my youngest daughter texted me and told me even though we got beat, she still loved me. So I'm good.
That makes it better.
You know, it does.
Yeah, it makes it better.
So,
well, let's talk about it.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
Marion game, the 8th grade game didn't turn out near what I thought it would.
You know, they're really Marion's got a really good team in 8th grade, and I will say this about our 8th graders last night: we did travel over there and did get in trouble. So that's a start.
Didn't get in trouble.
It's the first time they've been able to get on the bus and not get in trouble, and so I was proud of that. We'll catch Marion by 9th grade next year. We'll catch them. You know,
Coach, I've never seen the size of offensive and defensive linemen that I did in those 2 games last night.
Yeah, I mean they got big kids. I mean, and they got good numbers in those groups, and and give them a lot of credit. They're a lot better coached. Last night than what they have been. Those guys do a really good job with them, and they're putting them in positions to succeed, and they don't beat themselves, which is, that's part of it without question, I mean, tip your hat to those guys. I mean, it's not, you can't win them all, and, the other team gets ready too, and so, I mean, that's what happened last night, basically.
We lost by 8. We lost, the turnaround point was a strip. It wasn't really a fumble. It was a takeaway.
It was.
And that kind of changed the game for you.
We were going in to score, and we would probably just gotten an onside kick. And, I was trying to tell our coaches last night, they only had the ball once in the second half. I mean, they had the ball one time, and, we were inside the 10. I think it was a 90-yard fumble return, something like that. But, I believe he stepped out of bounds, and, well, I know he did because I saw it on film. But, it just is what it is. I mean, it's like I mean, it's like I told our kids, and I mean, that's on me. When we score 14 points, that's on me. You know, you can nickel and dime it however you want to nickel and dime it. I mean, it's my job to make sure we score more than 14 points. You know, and I thought we had to move some people around without quit, and I thought I had it figured out on Tuesday, and then we leaked a little bit of oil on Wednesday with it, and then I wasn't real sure after yesterday morning, and then it kind of bit us, and like that's my fault. I mean, it's my fault for putting a little bit too much on the kids, and you know, we scored 14 points. There's nobody to blame but me. You know, it is that simple.
You had some personnel changes you had to make at last minute. You had one that hit you last week at the home game with the loss of Hillstrom. Is he recovering? He's going to be out for the rest of the season, no doubt.
He's recovering. What they say, 8 weeks or whatever. And Elijah's a really good football player. I mean, it's, you know, and he keeps, you know, other backs are I call them complimentary backs. You know, I mean, they're good 5-6, you know, touch guys, and as far as that goes. And listen, those kids played hard last night. Our kids played hard, and you know, I know Nate Schick fumbled the football, but it doesn't mean he didn't play hard. You know, and it means something to him. And I mean, it happens. I mean, it's football, and like I told our kids, injuries happen, and you know, it's part of it, and you deal with adversity. I mean, but that's life. You know, I mean, you have adversity in life all the stinking time, and I mean, we just. I mean, I thought last night our defense played great. I thought our defensive coaches gave our kids a chance to win. I mean, one of the touchdowns they had was on a broken play scramble right there that we got lined up correctly and played the covers to empty we wanted to play, and
that quarterback could just scramble. I mean, that's just the way it was.
They did, and then they got the ball back with about 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and we never saw it again. So I mean, but we had our opportunities. I mean, we had a play bust on the first series after we get the fumble that cost us about 10 yards in negative. That's my fault. You know, I ran a play that we busted, twice that morning. So I mean, like I said, that's on me, and just kind of go from there.
How's the resilience of this ninth grade team? Will they bounce back? Do you think they'll have Verdobber down and they'll just throw in the towel? Do you think they're still in the
hunt? We're about to find out.
Still in the hunt for the conference champ?
I don't know. You know, I mean, here's the thing. I think
it's up to them.
It is. I mean, I think Andy Camp will beat Marion next week, because Marion, there's no way they can get up to play at the level. I mean, you know, we were their Super Bowl last night, and they acted like it, and you know, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people giving us their best shot. You know, I think Andy Camp will beat them next week, and I mean, if we win out, there should be a 3-way tie, and then it goes to points that you cover by, and if we can win and cover 2 weeks in a row, we'll win the league. I mean, it just, you know, but I mean, we'll see what we do. We'll see if we sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. I'm not going to. I mean, our coaches aren't going to.
It's over. I mean, you got to make some corrections and do some things and be done.
There's losses and there's lessons, and I mean, we kind of got our kids kind of got the impression this week during that, you know, it didn't really matter. We were just going to score 50 points every game, and it doesn't work like that. You know, you got to be good in all facets all the time, and I'm not saying they all thought that. But it's kind of the impression I got, and so we learned some lessons last night and go forward. But like I said, I mean, we scored 14 points. It's my fault. Period. I mean,
what's next for the ninth grade?
We play home next week against West Memphis West. So
what do they look like?
We've beaten them. I mean, it's a winnable football game without question. You know, and I'm anxious to see what our kids do. It's week 9. They're tired. They kind of got punched in the mouth. We'll see what they want to do, you know. And, I mean, if they get up and bounce back the way I anticipate they will, then we've learned from this and go, you know.
And then you wrap your season up away where?
We go back to West Memphis Wonder, which they're going to have a quarterback and the receiver back, which that'll be very difficult.
That'll change the game a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Those two guys, I mean, those two guys are equivalent of the tailback from Marion last night, one. You know, so we'll be okay. You know, the sun's going to come up today. You know, I can't get real mad because my PR department at the junior high, they'll be all over me. I can't say what I really think right now. But,
Coach, what was all the false start penalties?
You mean
can you key it down to
encroachment penalties?
No, Mountain Home had several false start
on offense. Personnel changes. I mean, at the end of the day,
did you feel they were legit? It seemed to me like a couple of them weren't too legit.
I can't.
You haven't been able to.
I mean, I don't guess I can't get fined or anything, can I?
No.
When you play at Marion, nothing's legit. I don't.
It's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's the smallest thing becomes that, and you know, I mean, you even pose. I mean, when the referee tells Philip Taylor he's heard enough, I mean, the guy's a preacher, and he says, "I don't want to hear another word from you." And his question is, "Did we address the 12 seconds off the clock?" And the ref says, "I don't want to hear a word from you." And that's how he addresses it. Like when you tell Philip Taylor to basically buzz off, there's not a lot of good things are going on there. You know,
that's your job. You're the one.
Well, I didn't even talk to him last night. I didn't say
no.
Yeah.
Your job is to tell Coach Taylor that.
I mean, it's just.
And by the way, don't forget the Sonic drink.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Airy, Coach Greg Crow are with me this morning. We're talking Bomber football. Coach Airy, we're not going to talk about a lot from last week's football game. Little Rock Christian came to town, took care of business, went home. That's it. How's this week going? We got a bye week this week?
Yeah, we got a bye week. Gave kids Monday afternoon off. They have an athletics hour, so they practice till 3:10 on Monday, and then they're going to get till 3:10 today. So we did a long Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday practice, and give them a little bit of time off. So it's been good. We got to address a few things, just fundamentals and some things that we hadn't done in a while. So.
Where are y'all practicing at?
We were practicing on the back practice fields.
The old practice
field.
Coach
Crow's space back there.
Yeah, I had to deal with that this week too.
Oh well,
he's been totally crapped on.
Well, I got to practice on the plantar fasciitis field up there. I mean that thing
we jacked his schedule up the whole week. He didn't get he didn't get the turf yesterday for his walkthrough practice. He doesn't do a walkthrough; it's a run through. But
yeah.
His schedule's been messed up all week. I feel a little bit guilty for him, but the track.
Is it coming along?
Yeah,
they've got it surfaced, don't they?
They got some stuff going on. I saw plastic all over the fences, and they're spraying. And
yeah. When I come through there at 1 o'clock this morning, it looked like they were.
We knew he was going to be a little bit of inconvenience, and he got inconvenienced the most. Realistically.
What are we looking health-wise for the varsity team?
We're good.
Everybody's good?
Mm-hmm.
Gearing up for a pretty good game against Siloam Springs. That's going to be next Friday on the 20th. That should be a pretty good matchup.
Should be a good matchup. Obviously, we think it's a winnable game. But
Bombers
see what
pretty
happens.
much need to win out to make it to the state playoffs. Is that right?
It's hard to say. There's so many moving pieces right now. I think Van Buren's in the mix. I think Russellville's in the mix. They play tonight head-to-head. That's going to tell a lot about how that's going to shake out.
Where they play at?
Greenbrier's in the mix, and we're in the mix. So
Where they play at?
I don't know.
I can tell you here. Just keep talking.
No, Van Buren plays Little Rock Christian.
I think if
Maybe it's
if we went out, I
it's
think we're gonna host a
Greenbrier.
playoff game. I think that's what's
If we
fixing to
went,
happen.
if we went out, I think if we went out, but we got to beat Van Buren. We got to beat Greenbrier. We got to beat Siloam. I think if we lose to one of them, we could possibly still get in as a 6.
Mhm.
But
Greenbrier's at Russellville.
that's going to be a big game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Van Buren, Coach Haynes posted something. He said, "Upsets in the making. Little Rock Christian's coming to town."
Van Buren's coach said that?
Yeah, he's defensive coordinator. Yeah.
Oh wow! Good luck with that.
Little Rock Christian's at Siloam Springs at Little Rock Christian. So Siloam makes the long trip down to Little Rock Christian, then Greenwood's at Lake Hamilton, and Pulaski Academy.
I don't know that I would poke Little Rock Christian.
I wouldn't poke them.
I mean, it's just.
There's
There's times to run your mouth, and there's times to shut up. You know.
I hate doing any radio and TV shows just in case something does come up. You know, I try to be cool about it, but you never know what comes out of your mouth. It just may be received the way they want to receive it. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. They don't have the Pulaski Academy. They don't have it on here. So, but with Siloam making the trip, and then that should be pretty wild. Let's look at this.
Van Buren, you know, knocked off Lake Hamilton 2 weeks ago, and then went and come back behind on Russellville last week. So that's kind of put them up there in the driver's seat with Greenbrier. And we just got to control our own stuff right now at this point.
So Pulaski Academy is playing Van Buren tonight.
Oh, that was PA. It wasn't Little Rock Christian.
Yeah,
was it?
that's
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
not
He
the
poked. That's the
people
one he
poke,
poked.
you know?
That's the one he poked. I knew it was one of the big boys. I thought it was Little Rock Christian.
Yeah, so it should be different.
I know this sounds.
Siloam Springs and Little Rock
This
Christian.
probably sounds crazy, and I don't mean this as a knock against anyone we have played, but our back half of the schedule is much lighter than what we've played. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, we get buzzed
I mean,
out of the first 3
It's
conference games for sure.
if we can get back to the level that we're capable of, we can win all 3 of those football games. Period.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt.
Well, that's kind of our mindset right now. Is we hit the restart button. Let's first game of the season, and let's try to win out.
And then you get hot going in the playoffs, and let's go. Look at Major League Baseball right now. All you got to do is be hot when it matters.
Yeah.
You know?
And now's the time. I mean, this is it. You get a week off. It's like starting a new, like you said, a fresh season. You've got 3 games to win, and it's time to get out and get it done. And that's just the way it's going to be.
You know, there's no question we can do it.
What does practice look like for you next week? It's going to be
just like a normal week, just like a game
start
week.
off fresh, a normal game week practice.
Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit more on Monday. I don't know. Usually we don't have our JV kid. Well, we're not going to have our JV kids there again. So yeah, it'll be like a normal Monday.
Because Monday the JV will go to Batesville.
And that'll wrap up their season.
Did y'all get back on the field Monday, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had moved that game. That Monday's game was supposed to be
I think
here,
Thursday
so
when
they
we play at
flipped it
home
around.
is when they're supposed to be done.
That's what I hear, yeah. So the JV Bombers went over to Harrison this week and took care of business over there.
They did, and I didn't get to watch it. I know that's my job, but sometimes your job's got to be a dad too, and I did dad duties.
Yeah.
And so I was at Evangel Monday night, and when I rolled through Harrison, it was right about the time the game was ending, so I missed it. But yeah, they said it's tough sledding over there. Said Had a lot of penalties. It wasn't very pretty, but at the end of the day, we made one more play than they did. So
at the end of the game, end of the day, it's a win for the JV Bombers. They're undefeated this season.
They're undefeated, and really proud of those guys. Some of those guys have really stepped up and come a long way.
We're going to take a road trip down to Batesville on Monday to play down there. It's just a schedule flip-flop. It was supposed to be here. They've moved it over there due to our track being repaired. Should be a good game over there at Batesville.
Yeah. We always get into a physical game with Batesville. They run the ball. That's their thing. Forces your kids to be physical. It's always a good game for us.
You know, a couple games back, you moved Brenton Setzer up from the JV squad to the varsity squad. That has proven to be a pretty good move.
Thing about him is he's going to get prepared. He's going to dive into the film. He's going to be in the right spot. He may not be the fastest guy or the biggest guy or the strongest guy, but he gives you everything he's got, and then he's prepared. He's kind of in the right spot type of thing. So he's been good. You know, I've got some seniors that I still want to play a little bit. You just want to play your seniors a little bit. It's their last season. They've given you some time, but at the same time, you're trying to get your best guys on the field, and you know that's kind of been my biggest beef with our seniors is that they just hadn't really sold out, so to speak. They don't like the film and they don't like the preparation. They like to play.
Yeah,
you know, there's
just more to it.
There's so much, I don't know, video access in football now. You can find everybody's game on YouTube. I mean, we go find junior high film on YouTube all the time. Just from a preparation standpoint, you can, as a player, you can really, I mean, film doesn't lie. You can find so much stuff on film and recognize and mental recollection. It's so much different than what it was 10, 15 years ago. Just the resources that you have from a football standpoint that if you're not doing that, someone else is. And
yeah, if you don't think they're doing it to you, you're mistaken.
I mean, you know, and everybody gets on Deion Sanders, and he was talking about, I mean, his 5-star recruit, and he says, you don't think I know how much film that guy's watching on his own? He says, I watch all that stuff. Like, getting prepared to play and understanding what's going on is, I mean, it's a huge deal, you know, because you can't hide stuff anymore you can't hide stuff from week to week on film from people because everybody's got everything on you.
Absolutely.
You know, so, I mean, from a coaching standpoint, you're doing good if you hold serve every Friday night, you know, I mean, as far as that goes. And then there's so many other intangibles that go into winning and losing that aren't just, you know, the perfect play call. Well, I mean, the perfect play call can be beat by somebody knowing what they're doing. And, you know, I mean, it's just, you got to get yourself ready to play.
It's come a long way from the old reel-to-reel tape that you had to meet somebody halfway to get it to them on Friday night after a long ball game.
I remember when we used to drive to, you know, and meet Greenwood when I was over at that other place, meet Greenwood and swap DVDs, you know, or VHS tapes.
Yeah.
And you had a little thing and you would rewind and, you know, and now you just flip right through it. I mean, it's, you know, totally different.
Dude, this is a good time for me to coach parents. You know, if your kid's not watching tape, he's not getting it right. He needs to watch probably a good half an hour a night, even if you sit down and watch it with him, because you're going to play Greenwood, and tailback's going to come in motion. What concepts are coming at you? What slot's coming in motion at you? What concepts are coming? Slot back's going away from you. What do you need to do? What concepts? And the kids will figure that out if they watch enough tape. But when you got a kid that watches 5 minutes of tape, he don't have a clue to what's coming. And that's what you look like when you get on the field with Greenwood.
Yeah. Or the only film they watch is when they do it as a team.
Or they're just going to watch themselves from the last game. So if you got a kid that's got 30 minutes of tape in, well, he probably watched his last game and watched himself. He probably didn't watch any of his opponent.
Yeah, if you didn't have a good game, you're not watching good tape.
That's the thing that we got to get better at is preparation and investment and going forward and just trying to get a leg up on our opponent a little bit.
Yeah. JV Monday at Batesville, and Coach Crow, it's Thursday night here against West Memphis team.
We're going to get off the mat. You can guarantee that.
There you go. Gentlemen, as always, I appreciate you coming in and joining us on Friday mornings. We're talking Bomber football on Friday. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll see you Monday.
Thanks.